going on, everybody? I'm Andrea Renee, and welcome to the pre-show.
And I am Jose Sanchez, back for my third EA Play, and this one is the biggest one yet, it's safe to say.
Oh, most certainly. You guys, this is an amazing 3-day gaming festival. There are games for every genre, every age group.
Every fan of games.
Dude, we've got all kinds of free stuff.
There's all kinds of stuff. There's not even just games. There's trivia, there's prizes, there's a ball pit. A ball pit? What? Yep, that's happening here at EA Play, so you can go in and jump in there if you feel like it. There's a family fun zone. You have all kinds of sections and scenarios to go and check out if you come to EA Play.
Wow, there are literally thousands of people standing outside right now. But Jose, you said this was your third EA Play?
I've been to them all. Back in my day, the first EA Play was held on the Old West, and there was games that people wheeled out in horse and carriage. No, I'm just kidding. That didn't happen at all. But no, as I said, it's safe to say that this is the biggest EA Play. There's so many games a lot of people are excited to hear about. There's not only just the games, as I mentioned, there's 100 hours of streaming going on from a lounge somewhere that I haven't been invited to.
Jose, I gotta interrupt you. Do you hear this amazing echo that's happening since we're on that giant screen back there?
I love the sound of my voice. That was it.
Good. So I couldn't resist. Just the story you were telling about being in the Old West.
It can be it's a captivating event, you know. But this is your first hosting EA Play. Welcome to the family. How do you feel hosting EA Play this year?
You know, I feel great. I have seen so many amazing developers who are super excited to show off their games on
What's going on, guys? Just going here with a brand new stream for you guys. Today we're going to be streaming EA Play. As you guys see, there's a pre-show. EA Play has a pre-show going on here. So we're going to be watching all of it together, my friends. It's going to be a good time.
It's a theater thing.
And I'm excited. I'm really excited.
It's not just the developers.
I forgot that they actually usually do pre-shows themselves.
All over the world.
So, yeah, welcome, my friends, to the stream. EA Play 2018. Live reactions featuring Anthem. I'm really excited for Anthem.
I'm going to send you inside the fan.
We're gonna listen to this off and on.
I'll check in with you in a little bit.
Good luck.
All right, you guys. So, like I mentioned,
tell me how the audio sounds.
Up here in Hollywood,
is the audio good?
In the sun. And we're
Am I
talk
too
to
loud?
First up, we've got this very tall gentleman. Hey there, what's your name?
It's Expert from the Dynasty.
Expert from the Dynasty. That is a fancy game.
I'm really excited for
Anthem.
Anthem.
Deal with this belt?
And all the EA Sports stuff.
So in my Madden League, when you win a championship, you got to show off your championship.
Okay.
So I got the belt, so everybody knows I'm the champ.
All right, so he's got the belt, so that means you're obviously here to play Madden. Is there a particular part of the game you're looking forward to trying out most?
I'm a CFM guy, so I can't wait to see what they did with the gameplay for CFM. But, of course, I love MUT, too, so I know it's going to be an exciting year for Madden 19. I can't wait.
We've got some surprises in the show. We'll have a
Message me if any news on Skate. Dude, you know it's going to happen. This is the year, bro.
Some more people here. Hey, guys. How's it going? What's your name?
This is the year.
I'm Josh, a.k.a. Tank87.
Skate 4, man.
So, Josh, I see you're wearing a Titanfall 2 shirt here. Are you a big Respawn fan?
It's gotta happen.
I'm a big fan of them. I mean, the first and second game, especially the second game, I mean, they were just incredible, you know. The campaign for the second one was just like, it hit you in the gut, you know.
Oh, absolutely. And you also have a DICE lanyard on there. What's that about?
I got this in DICE Sweden. I won that sweepstakes about 2 years ago with Monster, and I got to go 5 days, all expense paid trip, and DICE treated us like better than rock stars, you know.
I mean that sounds awesome. I don't get to go do that.
I mean, they said like it was like super exclusive, and we felt really good that they let us in, you know. I mean, I can't.
This is so cringe.
Like,
what?
I'm gonna be
not me, right? Hopefully it's not me, man.
And just to see the familiar faces, is just gonna like.
The pre-show's cringe.
It's just awesome, you know.
Pre-shows are always a little bit cringe, but.
Here, you know?
Well, I think you're going to love what they are showing in the press conference.
I need to
so
move my
I'm going to let you go in and enjoy the fan fest and have a great weekend, man.
Yeah, you too. Thank you.
All right, we got a couple more here for you guys. Look at you two in your matching jerseys. What are your names?
Hi, my name is Jacob, aka Lord Jacob 97 on Xbox.
Greg, aka Space Cat on Xbox as well.
So clearly,
you had to think about that.
You're here to play.
Like, I don't know who I actually am.
For that, I'm ready for the kickoff, and I'm also ready for Ultimate Team as well.
Yeah, what do you guys think about the cover star?
Oh, it had to be Ronaldo.
I was happy about that. I'm excited that they're gonna do that. Ronaldo for another year. That's great.
Back-to-back years is the best player in the world. It had to be him.
I mean, you know, there's a lot of other players that maybe deserve the spotlight. No, you don't think so?
No, the best player in the world had to be Ronaldo.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, look at that! You guys are repping. That is amazing. So when it comes to FIFA, are you guys kind of at the top of the class in your group of friends? Are you in the middle of the pack? It's okay if you want to lie.
I would consider myself at the top of my friends. I mostly play Ultimate Team, so I'm not at the top divisions. I'm on Division 4. I'm making my way up the top, you know, but at least compared to him, I might be a little better than him.
Oh?
I usually just like, you know, kicking off with friends, friendly matches. I'm not into competitive, but I like playing with my friends. It's a great game.
There's nothing wrong with playing with your friends. Well, guys, thank you so much for chatting with me. Have a fantastic time at the Fan Fest today, and we'll see you guys later. All right, everybody. So I am about to go check out some other stuff. So that means that I'm going to go see what my buddy Jose is up to. Jose, what are you doing over there?
Heading out, have fun.
That's
all right,
right,
dude.
I
Take it easy, man. You're saying no skate 4?
Nah, dude. And now we're going to find out exactly what's taking Madden Mobile this year.
I don't know, man.
Overdrive.
I'm saying skate 4. This is the year, bro. But yeah, thanks, dude. I appreciate you stopping by, man. I'll let you know. I'll let you know when skate 4 gets announced. I'm just impatiently waiting for the Sony conference to hear about their exclusives since they're so damn good, along with new Spider-Man. Yo, same, man. Alright, so this is good, like right about halfway. Is this a good place to have it? I'm going to turn it down just a little bit, just so I can talk a little bit more, if that's cool with you guys. Yeah, I'm really excited for all the conferences, to be honest. I'm most excited for Nintendo. My second most anticipated is probably Sony. And then I'm not sure, man. EA Play.
Right. This year, Madden, NFL
EA Play and
NFL Overdrive. I am here with Mark and Joe. And
EA Play and Microsoft are kind of tied, man. For me. No. EA Play hasn't. No, never mind. That was stupid. I think EA Play has an edge. It depends, man. Like, here's the thing. Microsoft, if they announce Halo 6, I'll be super freaking stoked. I'll lose my crap. Gears of War 5, I wouldn't lose my crap because like I wasn't as into Gears 4 as I was like Gears 1 through 3. But I'm still really excited to see what Microsoft announces. I love Xbox. Obviously PS4 has been my main console between PlayStation and Xbox this generation, but I own both. I love games, okay? I'm not a fanboy, I just love games. I have preferences every generation. Last generation, my 360 was my preference. But yeah. What's going on, Will? Tib, how you doing, man? Oscar, how you guys doing? TRX, I've been good. How about you, man? Bethesda's not as exciting for me. Yeah, for me, I'm not a huge Bethesda fan. Like, they make great games, but I'm not a huge Bethesda fan. If Halo 6 is on PC, I would actually lose my crap. It's going to be. They confirmed that the next Halo would be on PC. It's not a long shot. They did. I'm pretty sure they confirmed that. I really hope that they do announce Halo. For me, yeah, I think for me, if I was to put it in order, I think it'd be like Nintendo, PlayStation, EA, Ubisoft, and Microsoft are kind of tied. And then like Square Enix, and then Bethesda. Bethesda's like my least anticipated one, personally.
That's why I said sorry. I knew it was going to happen, Russell.
Mark is over here as Alvin Kamara. Yes, I am. As his captain, and
who just took it all the way down.
Oh wait, what the frig? They put Madden on tablets?
So he's actually incentivized to run the ball more. So, and again, because of that, we actually have different strategies. So I'm more of a passing.
You guys want to turn the volume up?
Running-based team because I score more points for passing. And so there's lots of different captains, lots of ways that you can run your team to score the most points in that 3 minutes of time.
But yeah, as far as EA goes, I am super stoked to see more of Anthem. Anthem, when they revealed it, looked amazing. I want to see some release dates. I want to see some gameplay. I want to understand what the heck the game is a little bit more. I want all that, you know. I'm a huge NHL fan, so I'm hoping they do something different with NHL this year because it's been very repetitive compared to all of the other EA Sports franchises, like Madden and FIFA. Like, they always get the most love. I feel like NHL don't get enough love because the NHL development team is a lot smaller. And I'm a hockey guy. I'm not a huge Madden guy or FIFA guy. Like, I'll play them. I won't buy them, but I'll play them like if like a friend owns it or something, I'll play it at a friend's house, or, you know. But I'm not a huge Madden or FIFA guy. I'm a huge NHL guy. So I'm hoping that gets announced. This guy's freaking swole as heck, man. You know, Skate 4 we've been hoping for every year, but the fact that they just put the Skate 3 servers back online,
how does that affect the way he plays against?
I don't know. JL Nightmare had a good point. It could be just like a Skate 3 remaster. They could be starting off with a Skate 3 remaster where it's like, here's Skate 3 remastered, and then like in a year or two, here's Skate 4. They could do that. I'd be kind of bummed out if they did that, because like, I played the crap out of Skate 3. I know the game in and out. Like, I would still get the remastered game, but I played the freaking crap out of Skate 3. Like, I know that game like the back of my hand. I've played through it so many freaking times.
Titans and Dolphins.
Yeah.
So.
I'm sorry. Sorry you guys have to do that.
You know?
We all make mistakes.
We do.
This year, we all know it's going to be the Niners year. Praise Jimmy Jesus and all his name. But you guys, thank you so much for showing us Madden NFL Overdrive. And now we are going to find out what's happening from football to football as we hit the pitch and see what's going on in the world of FIFA.
FIFA.
Hey guys, it's Spencer here from Spencer FC, coming to you from Amsterdam.
Yeah, I was the same. I lost my train of thought because I got distracted with the pre-show. The only game I cared about is NHL. NHL is pretty great. Yeah, dude. I love NHL. I play NHL like... I cannot not buy NHL every year. I know even if it's so repetitive, I have to like... It's just... NHL's my game. It's just like... it's. I am such a gigantic hockey fan. You guys, like... I don't know if you even understand. Like, I love hockey. Us Canadians are into hockey more. Yeah, I think that's why NHL isn't as big of a franchise. Like, if you look at FIFA, FIFA's huge in Europe alone. You know what I mean? And like Madden is huge in the US. I'm not saying Canadians and other people don't like FIFA and Madden. I'm just saying that like the majority, like the big population in Europe loves soccer, or football as they call it. And then I think I don't know if like, would you guys say like football or basketball is the equivalent in the US to hockey in Canada?
So now we know the 32 players.
Like, I know basketball is huge, but I mean the NFL is freaking huge too, man.
Best FIFA player. It all kicks off on August 2nd to August 4th.
I don't know.
In London, you can catch all the action across EA Sports FIFA channel. So we'll see you at the grand.
I'm excited though.
Conclusion of the fantastic season.
We got what? 17 minutes to go until it actually begins. What the frig, dude?
Man, when I get to talk about FIFA. As you can see, 20 million players from 60 countries came together
the longest
in
goal
tournaments
ever.
all around the world. For
Hockey's
one
huge in the
reason,
States too.
To become the best
it is,
FIFA
but I don't think
player in the
hockey's
world,
as
and
big
it's
in the
all
States
going
as
down
it is in
this
Canada,
August
dude.
in London.
Like, Canadians
World
live
Cup.
and breathe
Oh my God,
hockey.
I wish I was there.
Like,
I wish
we
I could
just
be one of the
breathe
32
it.
guys. Who, I mean,
it's like
around the
it
world,
runs through our
be an awesome
veins.
feeling.
I'm
But
not
to
saying
become
hockey's
the
not
best
huge in the States
FIFA
though.
player,
It obviously
it's
is.
the most popular sports game in the world.
You know,
and now
you
you can
guys
be
keep
the
taking
best
our
player
freaking
in the
Canadian
world. That
players for the
opportunity could
American
be
teams,
yours
which is kind of a piss off because
if
it's all
the
about
price is
money.
right. No, I'm just kidding.
It's all
you're
about
really good at
money,
FIFA,
and the
because
US
32 players
US
from around
teams
the
can
world
play more
again
money
coming
and there's
together
less taxes.
in London for that World Cup to be the best player in the world, to be
crap.
crowned best player in the world. Unfortunately, it's not going to be me, but I do know the best host in the world.
Hold on, I want to hear.
Player
Freaking
in the
Canadian
world, that
players for the
opportunity could
American
be
teams,
yours
which is kind of a piss off because it's all about money.
A shot at FIFA someday. You just got to practice a little bit more, buddy. But right now, I am standing inside the Access Lounge here at EA Play. It is a doozy of a structure, you guys. And there's shade, which is amazing. And I've got the lovely Elena here to talk to me all about it. How's it going today?
It's going amazing. Thank you so much for coming up.
I don't know, man. Here in Dallas, I think there are more fans of the Dallas Stars than there are the Cowboys. For real?
Telling me that when
That's
you guys
insane,
originally
dude.
envisioned Access Lounge, that it was something completely
I feel bad for all the
yeah,
Dallas Stars
as you know,
fans, man.
all the planning from our team
They don't
takes
get very
about
far
a
very
year.
often, dude.
So
they
about
struggle
9
every
months ago,
year,
we
man.
said, what do we want to do? And we were thinking maybe we have a tent in the corner for our Access
They
members.
stole,
We
like,
hand
2
out
of our
some water,
players from,
and then
the
9 months
Sens.
pass, and it's a 3-story structure with the rooftop deck.
I mean, certainly an upgrade from a water tent, that is for sure.
Yeah.
So who are the folks that are going to be able to come into the Access Lounge?
Well, we're not exclusive, so everyone is welcome to come up to the Access Lounge. We have some games set up that we're going to have from our library, the vaults. We do have water. We also have power for your phone. But for our Access members, we have a special little gift for them. Spoiler, but it's a fanny pack full of awesome goodies.
It's a fanny pack.
So we can't have
Let's get that
an
fanny
outdoor
pack,
festival without
guys.
Fanny packs. It's like festivals and fanny packs go together.
True
Yeah,
that.
sunscreen,
Yeah,
a
dude.
fan, everything you need.
They got
because
Methought,
it is
Mark
going
Methought
to be
now.
hot in LA this weekend.
Yeah, and for some reason
they
I
got,
decided wearing
JSkeleton.
black was going to be the right call.
Going with the dark colors, not the right thing, but that's okay.
So in addition to everything that's happening right here at the Access Lounge, you guys are doing this crazy streaming initiative. Let's talk about it.
Well, we have so many fans that can't come to LA. Not everyone obviously can make the trip. So we knew we wanted to do something online, and we decided to stream. And someone said, well, how many games
What's going on, Iron?
do
How you
you
doing, man?
have in the vault
Welcome
right
to
now?
the stream. It's
And
good to have
we're
you here.
like 100 or so? And they go, yeah, let's go ahead and stream it. So we are actually streaming 100 hours, 100 games with 100 streamers, from Baby Ariel to King Batch to Ali A to Juan Pa, streamers from all over the world, and we are going 24 hours. We started yesterday at 9 a.m. and we will be going through Tuesday.
Well, man, go big or
That's
go home, I
insane,
guess.
dude.
100 hours. But it makes sense because
That's
EA
crazy.
is such an international company. We were just talking about that, when we were interviewing the fans downstairs. There's clearly going to be people awake in all these different time zones.
Yes, thankfully we had so many streamers that were like, give me the 3 a.m., give me the 5 a.m. So thank goodness. You can check that out on twitch.tv/EA and look for our hashtag UnlockPlay to find all of the amazing streams
That's
we have
sick.
going on.
Awesome. Well, before I let you go,
That's freaking
I gotta
dope.
know, of this 100 games, you gotta have a fave, right? Right?
You know that my heart sits in Edmonton with the BioWare team, so Mass Effect 2 and Dragon Age Inquisition are 2 of my favorites in the vault. They're actually just my favorites. So I'm also excited to see everything that's going to go on with Anthem this week.
I swear I didn't pay her to say that, you guys. We just are both big BioWare fans. Well, Elena, thank you so
We got
much
what?
for talking to me
12
today.
minutes,
And don't
12 and a
forget
half
to check
minutes,
out
my
that
friends.
100 hours, 100 streamers, you guys.
It's getting close.
It's going to be amazing. So right now, I'm going to head
They better
inside
announce
the
Skate
Palladium
4.
to get ready for the press conference, which is going to start in just a few minutes. So I'm going to send it over to Jose, who I believe is in the Sims booth. Jose, what are you doing over there?
Oh, hello. Sometimes you have to stop and smell the roses. Here at the flower wall in the Sims booth. That's right, we are talking about The Sims. I've made my way to the Sims booth. And what do we have over here? A couple of game changers, Deli and James. How are you?
Sims.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, come on,
Nice
Will.
to meet
Stop
you.
laughing at Skate 4,
So
man.
tell
It's
us a
gonna
little bit about
happen.
who you
It's
are
gonna
and what makes
happen,
you
bro.
So prolific in the world of The Sims.
It's gonna do. It's
I'm Deligracy, and I'm a
gonna
YouTuber
happen.
and streamer, and I make Sims videos mostly.
I'm James Turner. I run a channel called The Sim Supply, and I play The Sims, build houses. I love to design some cool things in it.
And so obviously, new expansion is coming. Seasons.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited.
Why are you excited about Seasons? What's going to get other Sims fans excited about the Seasons?
Because you have rain and snow, and it's just going to seem so much more real. So I'm pumped for the rain, I think, mostly.
Frank
I'm
fell
really excited for
asleep.
winter because it-
Well, Frank, you're not too late.
looks
Don't worry, bro.
beautiful. Like,
You're
I
11
can't wait to
minutes
see all the different
early.
worlds covered in snow.
And when winter is coming, you know what happens, right?
11
it's
minutes
going down in
to
the
go,
world of The
man.
Sims.
Oh, yeah.
That's of course. So tell me a little bit about the aspect of adding something like Seasons. I mean, what does that do to the overall world within The Sims? Because there's been tons of expansions for The Sims, but how is Seasons, do you think, going to change things?
Well, I mean, it's
Welcome,
a
my
life
friends,
simulation
to the
game,
stream. It's
so
good to have you guys
it simulates
here.
life, and having weather in the
When a
game
conference
just
starts,
makes
we'll turn
it
the
feel so much more
volume up a
exciting
little
and
bit more.
real, and you just get into the game so much more. So yeah.
I mean, one of the big aspects as well is adding in a lot of holidays now as well, and customizable holidays. So you theme them around the seasons itself. So you have the winter holidays and
Any
summer
Sims
ones.
fans
They have
in
a
the
lot
chat?
Of different parties.
What are you guys
that you
most
can
excited
throw
for
experience.
from EA Play
Can
today?
you add some
Let me
overcast
know.
to today? Could you do that in The Sims to make it a little cloudier? Because it's hot as hell out here.
It is hot. I wish.
Seasons obviously not installed yet here at EA Play, but hopefully soon.
Well, funnily enough, it is on the computers here, so you can play it if you're at EA Play, but not the real life weather.
It's very true. And if you're not here and getting the chance to play it, they're streaming 100 hours of EA games And that's going to be a part of it, so people can get a little sneak peek about what you see in seasons?
Man, that's seriously crazy.
Possibly seasons.
I'm so pumped. 10 minutes ago,
tomorrow with Lil
Anthem.
Simsy,
Yo,
another
I'm
big
so
simmer,
stoked for
and
Anthem.
Baby Ariel. And I don't know if we're going to play seasons, but we'll be playing some Sims content. So it's going to be
trying to keep all the secrets for themselves. See, that's just how it is. If you could stream seasons, you would, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah, 100%.
So what got you into The Sims? What is it about The Sims that keeps you coming back for each and every expansion?
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing since the first Sims came out. I think James as well. My dad brought it home one day, and I would just play it every chance I could. It's just like a creative outlet, and it's so much fun.
And again, you know, like, what is it about
Come on,
that
Darrell,
world
welcome
of
to the
getting
stream,
to
bro.
create
It's good
your
to have
own
you here.
world and create your own atmosphere, now getting to create your own
How you guys
seasons
doing?
and tweak that a little bit? How does that make you feel like?
We
what
got
keeps you coming back?
That's
9
the
minutes on the
creativity
clock
for me.
till
Like, I've
the
always growing up, I
conference
love
starts, man.
building with Legos and all that kind of stuff.
You guys
so being
excited?
able to create your
I'm
own world and
excited.
craft it,
How
tell
old are
the
you guys
stories
excited?
of The Sims the way you want to.
I'm so excited,
and
man.
Now being able to control the weather and just adding that into all that makes it super exciting. It's just the freedom to be able to do what we want.
Yeah, it's a sandbox game, so you get sick of something, you knock it down, you start again, like it never ends.
So what's been your favorite expansion so far?
Ooh, that's a tough one.
I asked the hardest question.
Yeah, I think Cats and Dogs was pretty cool because you got to have pets and a new world, and that was
Calm before the storm, my friends.
Probably
Don't
Cats
worry,
and
I'm
Dogs
not going to
or
be
city
this
living. We
chill
can live in like
the whole
big
time.
apartment buildings. And
Once it starts,
go
I'm
to
going to be like,
festivals.
For me, it would be get to work so far, because able to run retail stores, so you can become an
Also made the
entrepreneur,
mistake of,
sell whatever you want from the catalog. I
doing a
always
workout
love that aspect of the game, being able to
first.
make my way in the world.
He's like, I love playing games because, you know, I love the job part of it. I love getting to work with my Sims, putting those Sims to work. Lazy Sims just lying around. Well, now they get to lie around,
Frank,
and hopefully
hard
in
at
the
work
sun,
on Twitter.
maybe a little rain. Maybe you like lying around in the snow.
Yeah.
June 22nd.
Snow Angels.
Oh, you can make snow angels. See, that's what I'm in for.
How exciting is that?
So June 22nd, you're going to get your chance to make snow angels when the Sim Seasons expansion hits everywhere. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. And thank you. Hopefully you guys have a great EA play. And now let's take a look at exactly what I've been talking about with this trailer for the Sim Seasons.
I don't think I've ever played Sims. Like ever. It looks cool. It looks cool, but I never played it. It seems like a game that would probably get addictive. Addictive. That's what it is. Probably get addictive if you like actually got into it. That's sick. The Seasons thing looks sick. Even if I never played it, that's cool. I can see why like Sims fans are hyped for that. It's like Animal Crossing. You gotta have seasons. Which, by the way, they better announce new Animal Crossing in Nintendo's E3. Excuse me. Sims are boring? I don't know, I never played it. It looks interesting, but I never played it, so I don't know. Oh, what the frig? Now he's Thor? What?
All that and
Is
more
that how it
coming
works?
June 22nd to The Sims. But now, say you're interested in perhaps working in the games industry. That's what I do. I've been doing it for quite a long time, and I'd like to do more. I'd like to learn more. So that's why I found Shannon here
You like Sims
to
at all?
explain a little bit about how I could get a job in the games industry. First off,
only
Shannon,
point click and camera.
how are you
and
going to help
sky
me?
angle.
get
I used to play a
in
lot
this
of like
industry that I love so much?
roller coaster tycoon
Absolutely.
stuff.
Gaming industry opens up such a variety of opportunities and careers within this industry, and that's what I love about it. Doesn't matter if you want to be a developer, if you want to be finance, analyst, we have all types of opportunities for you, and that's what we're here for. I'm a recruiting team, is to partner with you, help you identify what skill sets align with your passions and career.
Now, is that a tough gig to be a recruiter for the video games industry?
Good on,
Because it
Aiden. How you
seems
doing,
like,
friend?
I mean, lots of people
Welcome to
love
the
video
stream.
games. I assume
We
a
got a
lot of
like
people
spike, my
wanna work
friends.
in
If
the
you guys are
games
hyped,
industry. How do you find
make
and
sure you guys
pick
smash the like button.
perfect spots for people?
I always tell people network with
Sims
who
for
you know in the
pre-show, that's how
industry,
irrelevant
and make
it
sure
is.
you're engaging new people to learn from them as
Yeah, I
well.
know.
But for us,
I'm
we
not-
actually
I'm not-
just
I'm
want
not
to
a
engage
Sims
all
guy,
talent.
but-
There's so many different types of skill sets and levels
I mean,
that we
I
want
could
to
see why
include
someone
into our
would be
industry. That's
into
what makes
it.
it diverse, so we can have such great experiences for everybody.
I can see
And
why
as a
someone would be
recruiter, how
addicted
cool
to
is it for you to get to come to something like EA Play and see all these people who are passionate about video games and might might even be hiring someday.
Oh, it's so exciting. The vibe here is great. It just, I love knowing that we're surrounded by such creative people and passionate people about the industry. And it's just great to see that come into our culture and see what environments get pushed through all the other different teams.
Now, you can be a recruiter for tons of things. There's tons of jobs out there. What is it about the games industry that is the perfect place to be recruiting for? I mean, because as I said earlier, you know, there's so many passionate people, but how different is it working within the games industry than it is with some of the other industries?
It's such a fun environment to be in. That's the great thing. With all the different creative
Smack
people
the like
that you're
button,
surrounded by,
guys.
you can learn from every day. There's new technologies going on in the game industry. It's just an
4 minutes
exciting
to go.
environment, and that allows
You
you
guys
to be
hyped?
an individual.
I'm hyped.
We really embrace that within the culture.
And what got you into this industry? I mean, again, tons of industries out there, but what is
You know
it
what's
about
funny?
games that brought you into that world?
The white
I'm
and red
passionate about gaming.
looks like
I love
Canada
the game.
Day.
And for me to be able to merge recruiting with
EA
gaming,
Play literally looks
is a
like
dream come
Canada
true for
Day
me. So I encourage that to anybody. If
in
you
Canada.
love gaming, get out there, go to EA Careers, check it out, see what we have for you to check to potentially just be involved with. Like I said, we have everything from recruiting, HR, finance, artists, designers, programmers. We love every type of skill set.
So that's all we have to do is go to ea.com/careers?
EA.com/careers. Check out our world, check out our locations across the globe.
Hey, Pig Brown, what's
Shannon,
up, man?
thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Oh, why is Cortana listening to me?
You can get in the games
That's
industry,
creepy.
but perhaps playing video games is the
I'm
job you
super
want.
excited for Anthem
That's
too,
right.
man.
Playing the games. How about playing the games way before they even come out? EA has play testing available for you. That's right, you can be a gameplay tester. That means playing games months, sometimes years before they come out, and having the opportunity to help develop that game and make sure that it's the perfect game and the game you want it to be. Maybe you live in the United States, Canada, Sweden, Australia, London. EA has studios in all those locations that make it super easy for you to go to. So if you just go to ea.com/playtesting, you can find the perfect career path for you in testing video games. It sounds so amazing. You don't live in those areas? There's something in there for you too. Why? Because you can possibly test games from the comfort of your own home. You don't even need to leave the bed.
What?
You could just be hanging out in your jams, testing video games, giving your feedback, and helping how these video games are made. So once again, ea.com/playtesting. Go there, find out all the information. You'll make a couple clicks here and there, and you too can be playtesting video games way before they come out and telling me what's coming out so I know all the secrets. Because who doesn't want to do that? I want to do that.
You'd have a
So
strict
that's,
NDA
again,
that you
play
cannot
testing.
break.
Go check it out.
Hey, what's going on,
And now
Steven?
we're
How you doing,
gonna head
man?
inside and see
Welcome to the streamer, friends.
what
Good to have you
Andrea's
here.
doing. I think she's busy.
You excited, man?
She looks a little too busy for me. But look at all those
I'm
people.
excited. Hopefully
Those
you guys are
people in
excited. We got
there
2 minutes to
sitting
go.
down, hanging out.
I'm definitely
getting
gonna
ready for
sign
the
up.
Show. EA Play is
EA Play.
only a few minutes away.
playtesting.
And that is what's happening inside the Palladium.
anymore.
But I want to learn a little bit more
I think
about the Palladium itself.
I think everyone's
And that's
joining
why I
the
found
playtesting because it's not loading.
My man Dylan right here. Dylan.
How you doing?
How you doing, brother?
All right.
Tell me about the Palladium. What is it about this venue that makes it so special and keeps EA coming back for each EA Play?
So the Palladium opened in 1940. The opening night, Frank Sinatra was an opener on the bill. And since
Not
then,
even the closer?
Not
Old
even
Blue
the
Eyes was the opener?
opening. So since then, about everyone's played here. Rolling Stones, Nirvana, Prince, Elton John, lately Jay-Z, Justin Timberlake. Dave Chappelle filmed a special here. So about everything in between. And then last year, EA came in for the first time, transformed the parking lot, the venue, blew it up even more this year. And so now we have this festival here with gaming, music. It's a great time.
And so, what is it about EA Play that excites you the most?
I just
Anthem
like the
hype? Yeah, I'm
transformation of the
super hyped for
venue.
Anthem too,
We
dude.
take over the whole block, close down streets.
Were you driving while I
There's
watched?
thousands of people
Nice,
that
man.
come through, have a
Nice.
good time. They have A-list talent. They
I'm
come and
excited,
play
man.
concerts at
Anthem
night.
looks great.
It's a really good time.
Looks promising, so.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Dylan. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
That's a little bit about the Palladium. And now, let's head inside and check out the show.
Fun zone. Fun zone.
Fun zone. She told me to rap. I was rapping. We're still going. Or not rapping. We're still, I was lied to. Welcome to the Family Fun Zone, my friends. This is where you can get all your real racing action on. It may be a mobile game, but say perhaps you'd like to play a game in a race chair. with
That's
a
so
steering
awkward,
wheel.
dude.
There are 4 stations. Look at this guy's jumping the stage. He's like, I'm ready. I'm jumping in live. No pressure, but the camera's on. There's a ball pit over here. There's food over here. We're going
Dude,
inside.
that's so
Let's head inside
so awkward.
and check out the show.
Oh, heck yeah. Let's go. You guys ready? He recovered decently? Yeah, not too bad, eh? Jameson here. I'm watching from Monster channel. Jameson's here. There you go. Jameson wanted to watch down here, but I don't really have room with the green screen, and I felt really bad. I would have loved like company in real life, but there's not like any way to really do this with the green screen, and he wouldn't have heard the audio. Let's go, baby! EA Play. It's in the game. Oh, what the heck? Is that Anthem? How the freak?
Oh my gosh, how cool is that?
Yo, it's dope!
So that was Anthem. We're going to talk about that a little bit later in the show. But welcome everybody to EA Play. I'm Andrea Renee, and while you might recognize me from the gaming community, I'm kind of a new face around here. So this year, EA wanted to change things up because they know that I'm both a gamer and a fan. So they invited me to come and host the show. And I think this year is going to be a lot of fun, you guys. I hope you're ready because we're about to kick the press conference off. But before we do that, EA Play is more than just the show you're about to watch. Right behind these doors, there is a fan fest outside, and it is huge this year. It's a full 3-day gaming festival where thousands of gamers can come and play games for free. Now, inside the theater here, there are hundreds of community members from all over the world who are going to be capturing,
by the way, is the game audio good?
And getting their first impressions
the audio
of the games
too
that
loud?
we're going to be showing off here today.
Is it perfect?
But before we can get to that, we've got some reveals, of course. We're going to kick things off with a look at Battlefield 5 multiplayer. Now, I know Trevor Noah gave you the first look. Yeah, we can clap it up. Last month, but we've got some new stuff to show you today. Then we're going to move on to FIFA 19, and boy, do they have some big news, you guys. Any World Cup fans? You guys excited? Yeah, it's gonna
Then
be
we're going to move
awesome.
on to Skate 4.
Then we've got 2 new indie games to share, and then I'm going to come back towards the end of the show with some of my favorite developers to give you guys a nice, meaty look at Anthem. And of course, yeah, we got the woos for Anthem. I'm into it. You want to do this with me? Well, wouldn't it be fun, you guys, if I told you all the secrets at once, right? Well, give him a break. He needs to just enjoy the show. So without further ado, let's get things started.
It's so cringy. Oh, frig. They better do Skate 4 better happen. Battlefield 5. It's good for me. Can you guys hear me fine though too? Because I want to make sure you guys can hear those reactions, man.
Right, it's time to kick this thing off. It's been 2 weeks since the reveal of Battlefield 5.
Like,
and you know what? It's been exciting. There's been a lot of speculation and so many brilliant remixes of a reveal trailer. But there's also been lots and lots of questions from the community. And we've heard you want to see more gameplay innovations. You want to know how customization actually works. And you want to know more about our take on the Second World War. So today, we'll show you more gameplay and why this is the deepest and most immersive Battlefield yet.
Why are we in 720?
It certainly is.
Excuse me, but we need 1080. Sorry, guys. A little hiccup.
Please. You will be
Don't know
able
why we were in
to dive and
720.
smash
We're in 1080 now.
through windows to surprise your enemies.
Better not start lagging on 720.
Where previously the
Hello, why are you
fences were
lagging?
stationary, you will now be able to move these weapons around on the battlefield and gain advantages. And our renowned destruction system is back and more impactful than ever. So, well, you can't.
Hello?
Vehicles and your weapons, not only for the gameplay, but for the looks, as part of our portrayal of the Second World War.
And that's just the tip of the iceberg in Battlefield 5. You're going to see a lot more of our new gameplay systems here at EA Play from our community. So let's talk about our single player in War Stories.
Yes, let's do that. So we want to tell you about those untold stories that got us excited to start with on this game. It's about, what you will see is really those moments of human heroism. It is about witnessing the war through the eyes of the men and the women who shaped the world forever. Real and relatable people facing
We're good now. It will
brutality
lag? It's
of
not
war.
lagging. It never
We
usually lags in
started
1080.
off by a
So I don't know why it was doing
exclusive
that.
look
But it seems
at,
fine now.
The Nordlys
Still
war
in 1080,
story
it's fine.
over at the Xbox briefing tomorrow.
Was it annotations?
Thanks,
maybe?
Lasse. Something not to miss tomorrow. So our launch in October is just
Turn
the beginning.
annotations off.
You will all go on an expanding journey through the Second World War. No loot boxes.
Yeah,
no premium pass.
Their streams, not mine. No loot box. No premiere pass.
Every day, we'll bring something
Come on,
new.
Activision, do the same thing.
And as part of that journey, after launch, you'll get something I know a lot of you have been asking for.
It's Royale.
What? What?
It's Royale reimagined for Battlefield. So we bring those pillars of Battlefield with destruction, team play, vehicles into this new experience. So we will bring you experience that you haven't played before in Battlefield or anywhere else. But more about that later this year.
Wow.
So with that, it's time to show you what makes Battlefield so special. It's the unmatched intensity of our multiplayer sandbox.
As if.
And this time, it's even more epic. Fighting
going on
across
right here,
multiple
man?
maps and modes.
I can't believe they just
Welcome
announced Battle
to your
Royale.
next Battlefield experience, and this is your first look at ground operations. And this time, even featuring music.
About that, man. I don't know about that, dude. That's highly questionable. I don't know, man.
Ikke en dråpe.
He'd not.
Jeg elsker deg.
Zeus! You always had a Battle Royale style? Well, I don't... Not really. Well, how what do you mean? How did they... Oh, Xbox briefing tomorrow. All right, sweet. How do you figure that?
Quando eu era criança, sempre sonhei em tornar-me um campeão. É preciso determinação e vontade de vencer. Até mesmo nos momentos mais difíceis, tu tens de continuar a acreditar. Esta é a tua oportunidade de te mostrares ao mundo. Tu és um campeão.
Snap. Oh, snap. FIFA 19 hype.
That's the UEFA Champions League, the pinnacle of club football, where the world's best clubs compete and icons of the game like Gerrard and Cruyff cemented their legacies. The world's biggest league joins the world's game. And a special thanks to the legendary Hans Zimmer and LA's own Vince Staples for collaborating with us on the trailer. And I really love the trailer because it captures our epic vision for how the Champions League comes to life in FIFA 19. And Lena's going to tell you a little bit more about that.
As Aaron said, the UEFA Champions League is an amazing addition for the game. It's where football's biggest heroes like Ronaldo and Neymar clash every year.
5 looks pretty
and
sick.
It's the place where champions rise. And you've been asking for this for a long time, and we are thrilled that it's here. And that's why we're bringing the Champions League across the game. There'll be an authentic Champions League tournament mode. Your club will chase this trophy in career mode. Alex Hunter will pursue Champions League glory in your story mode, The Journey, and in FIFA Ultimate Team, there'll be live and authentic Champions League content. And we'll share more details on that, along with all our other Ultimate Team features later this summer.
And all of that's just the beginning. As you know, the heart and soul of FIFA is gameplay. And this year, we're giving you the tools to control the pitch in every moment, from your tactical approach to the match to each technical touch. And we know how passionate you are about gameplay, so we've worked hard to shape and refine our vision for FIFA 19 with input from our community. From hands-on tests with beginners to detailed feedback sessions with FIFA pros. And we're going to be sharing a lot more about gameplay throughout the summer, but what I can tell you right now is that the quality bar in gameplay was raised yet again this year. So we look forward to everybody experiencing the game on the hands-on sessions this week. And also, of course, we're extremely excited for everybody to play it when we launch on
something good for that to happen? Yeah, I'm not a big FIFA fan, but like I'd play it if I had it for free or if I played it with friends.
By the UEFA Champions League. But I just wanted to take a minute to pause and reflect. Standing next to this trophy is a little bit surreal. You know, growing up, there's 2 iconic trophies that every young player dreams of winning. And for your club, it's this one, the pursuit of Champions League glory.
No?
But for your country,
no, what?
It's this trophy.
Raise your mic volume or lower the
The
screen
World Cup. And with the tournament starting in just 5 days, we're excited for the world to compete for it in FIFA 18.
As you can imagine, all of us on the FIFA team can't wait for the start of the World Cup. And we want to celebrate with FIFA 18 players, which is why we've just updated the game with a free World Cup experience on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, PS, PC, and Nintendo Switch.
So many consoles.
You can take Ronaldo and Portugal to their first World Cup victory. Or you can write your own story with some great nations who didn't qualify this year. Or you can make a crazy dream a reality
I'm Mexican
for your home
and don't like
country,
football, soccer
like mine,
at all. That's already wrong with me.
Who would have thought that a nation of only 350,000 people would ever qualify?
It's not as bad as Canadian, who's not into it.
And you can feel their excitement.
Give me 1 second. I gotta blow my nose. Be back.
Apologies to any England fans in the room, that might still sting. And Lena isn't the only one who's excited. FIFA 18 players are loving the World Cup experience so far. But we don't want to stop there. We want to invite everyone to come and join the celebration. So I'm pleased to announce that for a limited time, FIFA 18 complete with the entire World Cup experience is available for a free trial on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and on PC through Origin Access. Yeah, you can download and play the entire game right now for free. Yeah. So to kick off the trial, we've got some of the world's biggest creators We're going to be playing live at the end of the show, representing their nations in a little mini World Cup tournament.
And this summer will bring so much more for FIFA fans. Plenty of FIFA 18 content centered around the World Cup, and we'll bring you all the details on FIFA 19.
FIFA
in the meantime,
18,
let's all enjoy
free
the
demo.
World Cup. Thank you, and auf Ravistan!
Where'd everyone go? I blow my nose and everyone's gone? Where'd you all go?
It is the big day on the biggest stage at the World Cup.
It's hype. FIFA 18. Free trial. Play it now.
Good morning.
Good morning.
EA Sports.
Skate 4.
FIFA 19. You know, the FIFA community never rests. 20 million people from 60 countries playing in competitive leagues this year. Well, the FIFA team never rests either,
it's gonna be like the
bringing
last
the Champions League and the World Cup and so much other greatness to FIFA this year. We can't wait for you to experience it all. We've got so much to do here today, but I want to welcome you to EA Play. It's our third EA Play and our second one in Hollywood, and we couldn't be more excited to have you with us to share all the games that we have to show you. We've got lots to do, but before we move on, I'd like to share just a couple of things. The greatest disruption to the consumption of entertainment media in the last 5 years is the combination of streaming plus subscription.
Yo, by the way,
as consumers,
is my volume
watching movies,
good now, guys?
watching TV,
is the balance
listening
good?
to music, reading books has never been easier. And we believe that disruption is going to have a profound impact on our industry in the next few years. And so over the last couple of weeks, you will have seen that we announced a new team from Israel has joined Electronic Arts to help our investment to extend our thinking and extend our pioneering into this cloud gaming world. For many people, that's going to mean
the hype is real for Skate 4, man.
Play on our partner platforms. For others, it's going to mean new games and new modalities of play across a whole variety of platforms. But for everyone, it's going to mean playing games anywhere, anytime. So this week, we've got a tech demo running. All of our games streaming in HD from the cloud to multiple devices that you'll be able to try out for yourselves. Now, it's not quite ready for full market prime time yet, but it is a promise of what we hope to bring you in the future. The second part of that, of course, is subscription. And we started subscription a number of years ago, and many millions of you have signed up and experienced the joy of being able to have full access to a great catalog of games. Today, we're announcing Origin Access Premier. So 3 things you need to know about it. Origin Access Premier will bring you all of our new PC games, starting with Madden NFL, back on the PC for the first time in over a decade.
Oh, dang.
Then FIFA 19, Battlefield 5, and of course, Anthem. And there'll be many more titles in the years to come. Second, you get access to the Vault, our library of over 100 games from EA and other publishers.
I don't like game streaming from cloud idea.
Third,
it's a good idea, it just doesn't work. It just doesn't work that well unless you got really good internet.
But if you want to get started right now and experience the benefits and joys of subscription, come in and play a free trial of Origin Access, our base subscription, this weekend. Thank you and have a great show.
Yeah, give us some good, like NHL 19, and Skate 4, Anthem, and Oh yeah, I forgot about Plants vs Zombies, dude. I wonder if it's a new one. Titanfall. Need for Speed. Dude, they need to make another Need for Speed. You better run for your life. Better run for your life.
Hey, everybody. What's up? So I'm here sitting inside the crowd at EA Play, and I just happened to find Mr. Vince Zampella here in the audience from Respawn. What's going on, Vince. How you feeling today?
Dude,
I'm feeling great.
He's the He's one of the minds behind the original Modern Warfare.
That man on PC, right? Yeah. So, you guys may have seen that Vince was tweeting yesterday, and there has been a bunch of speculation. So, you want to just get right to it?
Sure. I mean, we're not ready to show all of our stuff yet. We're working on a bunch of stuff. It's amazing. The teams are kicking ass. But we wanted to bring a little tidbit. So we've been working with Lucas on getting the name and kind of the setting for what our Star Wars game is going to be, and we're going to talk about it right now.
Oh, you guys got any guesses? I bet you the internet is going wild right now.
I hope so. So the Star Wars name is Jedi Fallen Order.
Woo! So Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, so it kind of gives you some idea that you'll be playing a Jedi.
So does that mean I get to like hold a lightsaber?
Yes.
So Vince, you got anything else?
Well, it takes place during the dark times. Trying to be a little vague here, but when the Jedis are being hunted, so it's going to be spectacular.
So for all the hardcore nerds out there who want to know like where in the timeline, like between which episodes is it?
Between 3 and 4.
Okay. All right, between 3 and 4. That sounds like a nice time. You got any other tidbits?
No? It's not a nice...
It's a dark time.
It's a dark time.
Bad time. Does that mean it's going to just be all dark and serious?
It's amazing.
All right, so I think people are now anxiously want to know, like, when can we play the game?
It will be holiday of next year, 2019, not this year.
Sorry to dash any hopes.
No.
But now that we know, we can set expectations. We're all going to be amped up, and hopefully we'll hear more from you maybe next year.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Vince, it was great to see you. Thanks for stopping by the show today. We do have a little bit more news on Star Wars, so I'm going to toss it over to Dennis.
I'm so hyped, dude. I'm so hyped. I love what Respawn does. I mean, they made the original Call of Duty Modern Warfares.
My name is
They made
Dennis.
Titanfall.
I work at DICE in Stockholm.
They're just great.
On Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Well, they
really
made the original Modern Warfare when they worked
today,
at
so thank
Infinity
you
Ward.
so much for hanging out with me for a little bit. So we launched our game in November of last year, and clearly we didn't get it quite right. So instead of coming out of the gate sprinting like we really wanted to, we had to take a step back and make sure that we were delivering the game that our players really wanted. So we decided to completely overhaul our progression system and add a bunch of new character cosmetics for players to collect instead. So from there, we added a new hunt mode inspired by the original Battlefront games that I loved personally, starting with the Ewoks on Endor. And thank you. It turned out to be by far the most popular update of the game, and the team loved building Ewok Hunt. So, as you might know, we're currently in our Han Solo season with content from the movie coming next week. It's headlined by the new planet Kessel, a really dangerous place, and it features the return of one of our favorite modes, Extraction. So looking forward a little bit, this summer we will be introducing a new squad system to the game, which will allow you to team up much easier and play with your friends.
Okay.
We're also adding a new Starfighter mode focused around dogfighting with your hero ships. And looking ahead a little bit more, we will also be delivering a new large-scale multiplayer sandbox experience focused around capturing command posts and attacking and taking out capital ships.
Okay.
But that's not all. We know that you have been asking for new heroes, villains, and planets from a certain era that features a very iconic Star Wars conflict. So I'm excited to confirm that Battlefront 2 this year will be going deep into the Clone Wars.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, that's cool, dude. I love the Clone Wars.
It's only fitting that we begin on the planet Geonosis, featuring multiple levels, including the largest level we have ever built for Battlefront.
Heck yeah.
So let's talk about the heroes and villains. First,
that's hype.
Let me introduce the most powerful droid, the leader of the most powerful droid army in the galaxy, General Grievous. And yes, he will be going up against my own personal favorite, Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Heck yeah!
Finally making his debut in Battlefront after all these years. So, but we're not done. That's not it. They will not come alone. Joining them is the Dark Lord and leader of the Separatist Alliance, Count Dooku, as well as someone to bring balance to the Force, Obi-Wan's unruly Padawan, Anakin Skywalker.
Oh!
The team at home is extremely excited to be building all of these cool things. EA and DICE are committed to Battlefront. We had a rough start, but I really think that this game has a bright future. Thank you very much for playing the game, providing us with your feedback, talking to us. Together, we will make this the greatest game that we can possibly build. There would be no Battlefront without you. So thank you, may the Force be with you, and enjoy the rest of E3.
Heck yeah. Yeah, I'm hyped. That's amazing. That's great to hear, man. They're headed in the right direction finally with this game. Finally. Oh, yo, is there another Unravel game? I never even played the first one, dude. Man, I'm so excited to Clone Wars.
Hi, it's really good to see you. In Unravel, we used yarn to symbolize love and the bonds between people. In our new game, we tear that bond up right at the start. You lose everything, including your spark. But when things are at their darkest, you find hope. And you form a new bond. And your spark is rekindled. And it leads you off on an adventure.
Yeah, that's sick.
So welcome to Unravel 2.
Nice. Dude, I still gotta play the first Unravel game, man.
It's a game about fresh starts and second chances. These two little souls who refuse to give up and who build something new and beautiful together. And the whole game is inspired by that spirit of optimism and togetherness. You see, it's all made to be played with two characters. You can play it alone, or you can play it in co-op with a friend, but there's always two characters there, sharing one yarn and working together to get through this adventure. This game, it's quite different from the first. It's both friendlier and more challenging, but above all, it's a lot more playful.
I don't know if you have to play
and we think it's a worthy successor. And I want to show it to you now, so I brought some help. So please welcome Michael to the stage. He's a producer at Coldwood. And we're going to try to show you a little bit of what I'm talking about how you can play the game in co-op with yourself, essentially.
With yourself? Does he have two controllers?
So this wasn't prepared. There we are. So when you're playing it by yourself, you can essentially pick up the other character and carry them along through the more fast-paced segments of the game. And we actually tried to include a bit more of those, because we figured that since it's a co-op game, we wanted to have more like thrill and danger and kind of wow moments, places that were like fun and exciting. And then when you get to the more puzzly areas like this, when you're problem solving, you can split apart into two and switch back and forth between the two characters. Because that's how we've essentially designed all the problems and puzzles of the game, that you're always working together and helping each other out and utilizing this bond between you to overcome any obstacle that you come across.
Not huge. Like FIFA 19, they announced the title of the new Star Wars game by Respawn.
Yeah, come join me.
They announced a new DLC for Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Okay. You'll be the blue one. I'll be blue.
So there's definitely a lot of interesting stuff going on.
A little celebratory flip there.
Dude, I really got to play the first game, man. Like, I love games like this.
And the bird is back.
Oops. I really love games like this. Ooh.
Okay, playing it safely now. Oops. I'll swing. All right. Nice. And I'll catch you. There you go. Can I swing now?
Okay, they're so in sync, man. I mean, they are the developers.
Oh. Okay, this is the scary part. Let's see if we can do it. Got it?
Holy freaking crap.
Oh, very nice.
That's so intense, dude.
Oh, Buster.
Holy crap. Oh, this actually looks amazing. If Unravel is on sale,
I'll go up and distract.
I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, it might be on sale for EA Play. If it is, I'm definitely gonna freaking get it and play through it. We'll stream it.
Your turn.
Yeah. Look at me.
There you go. Keep him over to the left. Now I'll go.
All right.
I'll
pull you up. There you go.
This looks so good. Watch, it'll be like, and it comes out today, and I'll be like, crap! Are you getting Anthem? That's the plan, man.
Finally. Or can we?
But I need to see more of it first, obviously, right? But it looks hype. It sounds hype. It sounds great.
So that's a quick little look at Unravel 2, yeah, I really hope you like it. And before I go, I just want to send some love to the team back home, because working on this game has been a completely amazing team effort in so many levels, and everybody has worked so hard. So there's a bunch of us from Coldwood here, and thank you to those, and thank you to everybody back home, and thank you. Love you.
Yes. He nailed it. He sounded so nervous, but like he nailed it, man. He did great. Nothing to be nervous about, man. Your game's amazing, dude. It looks like a lot of freaking fun. Never heard of this game before? It looks great. It looks so good. I'm glad y'all agree. I was never really a big fan of Unraveled, so not so hyped for Unraveled 2. See, I never played Unraveled 1, but I wanted to. I love these kinds of games. Like Max in Curse of the Brotherhood, when it was free, I played through that whole game. That was a really fun game. I love these kind of games. Kind of like puzzle adventure kind of style games. I love it. Sound like he's about to cry? Yeah, he's very passionate about the game, man. And he's very grateful. Because here's the thing, he didn't think the first game was going to do good. And then everyone loved the first game. Well, not everyone, but a lot of people loved the first game. And EA picked it up.
Thank you, Martin, and the brilliant team at Coldwood. The game is really strong. These guys have done an amazing job, and it's clear that they have a lot of passion, and I can't personally wait to play Unravel 2 with my kids. But what's even more amazing is that we will make Unravel 2 available to everyone today. Yep, you heard that right.
I knew it!
You'll be able to take these two Yarnies on their next big adventure starting today. The game is finished, it's out.
Wow, I told you guys they're going to do that.
So thank you, Martin, and thank you to the team at Coldwood. Back in 2015,
I was hoping it wouldn't
we
come out
started
today,
this
so
journey
I'd
with
have
the
time to
original
play the first
Unravel,
one.
to seek out the most creative, independent developers and bring them into our EA Originals program. It's been our way of helping these creators bring their unique games to the world and to tell their stories. And last year, if you remember, Joseph Fares was up here on stage representing his team at Hazelight and The Way Out. And I think we all kind of remember that. And you might even remember him from the Game Awards as well. I think I did. Anyhow, in March, that game caught fire. It's innovative, it's fun, and it's something fresh and new.
Unravel 1 came out 2016?
We saw over 2 million players in the first 2 weeks. And A Way Out is such a huge success that Joseph and his team are expanding and moving into a new studio. So stories like this drive our industry, and it's why we will continue to work with independent developers to help them realize their dreams.
You think they're going to announce another one? That game was
Which
fun.
leads us to our next EA Originals title, from a little game studio in Berlin called Joe My Games. When I met this team and I saw the game, I was instantly drawn to how personal this story was. It's one that carries a very powerful and important message, and it's unlike anything we have ever done. So please welcome Connie Gepper to the stage from Joe My Games to tell you more about Sea of Solitude.
Thank you, Patrick. I still remember during the pitch how enthusiastic Patrick was, and that afterwards, like, our whole team, including me, were super excited. It actually feels a little bit the same right now. I'm pretty excited, maybe a little too excited. Thank you.
So nervous.
We are Yomai, a small indie game
it's great.
studio
It's great
from
seeing
Berlin,
like smaller developers get so nervous.
We are developing Sea of Solitude, or SOS, as we call it. The whole journey from the very first concept to actually becoming a part of EA Originals is simply amazing. Let me tell you more about our game.
Sea of Seas. See if insert something
when
here.
When humans get lonely, they turn into monsters.
I love seeing devs so excited for the game. Same, dude. I get so excited seeing them excited.
Of everything you will see, hear, and hopefully feel while playing SOS. What makes this underlying concept so important and so unique is that nearly every human being can at least somehow relate to or remember the feeling of being lonely. In my case, I started writing the story when I felt the loneliest in my life. I think as an artist, you process your emotional world by letting it out and putting it into your art. I'm still amazed how the concept seems to just float out of me right into the hand and onto the paper. I think this is also why so many people can instantly connect with the game, because it's not a made-up story, even though that it takes place in a fantastic setting. In SOS, we try to show how people experience different kinds of loneliness, but also how outsiders, friends, and families see those who
the smaller developers
struggle.
get to go give their
we achieve all this in playful ways so that players who wants to simply enjoy a fantastic experience can do so. But player who wants to look a bit deeper can reveal a whole emotional world beneath it all. Sea of Solitude is about a young woman named Kay who is suffering from such strong loneliness that her inner feeling, the darkness, the anger, the hopelessness, worthlessness, turns to the outside and she becomes a monster. The game is about finding out why this happened to her, but also how to turn her back into a human. Ultimately, the goal is to bring all those emotions into balance.
This is like
some needs to become bigger.
Stupid, freaking
some
heavily
would be
deep.
Better off
Not
a
stupid, like
smaller,
sorry, I didn't mean stupid like that way.
To embrace.
I meant like it's super
even
deep.
Your destructive
it's
part.
It's not stupid at all.
Or your self-doubt. In the same way you embrace your joy or your hope. This is what being human is all about. And that's what our game is all about. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Is this real?
Wow. That's incredible.
That I live in is empty and cold. The loneliness cuts me and tortures my soul.
Oh, crap.
I'm no child of destiny and no fortune's son. I've just chased you so long now, I'm too weak to run. A new day is here, but nothing is new. Alone in my room,
wow.
I tremble.
Stupid deep equals unimaginably deep. Exactly. Exactly. That's exactly it. Wow. Dude, that's insane.
Yeah, I'm the one. But I'm not the only one. We are the one. We can shut you down, and we can put you on an island. Crossover. Gather. Gang. And we're balling. Be ready. Because we're coming at you with the squad. Say it how you want. Trust the process. Run as one. Call next. Or be the answer. As long as you hold your course. Just remember though, wherever you call home, whenever you're fit, or however you ball, you're on my court. I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm the one. And this is my squad.
My name's JSkeleton, aka Young Kid. I'm from Seattle, Washington. The only goal of mine is really to win the sports, man.
Kid's been going after that belt since 2016. At some point, he's going to need to get out of this quarterfinal.
Yeah, game looks sick, right, Frank?
It's a big night for Young Kid.
If I play this, it'll hit me so hard. Dang, dude.
And here he is now.
See, that's heavy though, man. The fact that you can relate to it, you know?
Throws it low.
Exactly, Will. So many different genres, different kinds of games, different people. Games are amazing. Games bring people together. Games help people relate. Games help people escape from, you know, different things. Real life. Real life is dark. Games help people, you know, chill and relax and have fun and connect.
Can I play you again?
You know what I mean?
Smacked again on TV.
Happy face, no! Madden 18 champion.
He's finally done it.
Okay, baby, how you doing?
I've been good. You still recovering from that butt whooping?
Wow, already starting. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Juju Smith-Schuster from the Pittsburgh Steelers. As you guys can see, king of touchdown celebrations. That's pretty fire. I like that a lot. As you guys know, this is Young Kid, Madden 18, Madden champion. Like, give it up for Young Kid, y'all. Give it up.
That game will have a deep impact on people, including me. Yeah, dude.
Young Kid.
Is Unravel 2 actually out?
Your success in your past,
yeah, it's not on a PlayStation Store either. It might be out after EA Play is done.
I've always been a competitor.
Usually when the content's done. It's going to be out today.
Baseball, I hurt my arm. So then I picked up Madden, and at first I was really bad. I was getting blown out online, but I kept at it.
I don't really do
more and more time into it.
Much,
eventually I made my first tournament, but I had a big decision. It was the same time as my graduation.
I play online, dude.
Wow.
I play NHL online usually.
So the key to be the number one player in Madden is to hurt your arm in baseball.
Couch co-op.
That's number one. Number two, you said you had the decision to go to your graduation or go to the tournament. So, like, what did you do?
I chased that money. I still got my diploma, but I chased that money.
There you go. We're out here chasing money. That's awesome. Okay, now the past few years, how has it been for you? I know you had some ups and downs.
It's been tough. I've had a lot of devastating losses. I've been so close so many times. I made the final on TV and got blown out by all those losses. It made me gain a lot of mental toughness, and that's why I got this belt.
That's awesome. That belt is so amazing. There's a lot of, bling on that belt for you. Well, today, EA Play, first look at the Madden 19 trailer. Super excited. It's going to be so fun.
Like the Mario ones?
I honestly
those are great.
Stay right here and talk to you guys forever, but I'm not going to board you guys. We're going to go out. I'm going to try to take this belt, round 2. So we're out. Have a good day.
Let's take the belt.
You've worked your whole life to get to moments like these. To the very top of the mountain. You battle through the pain and failure, all just to get to this place where you've been told legends are born.
Oh yeah!
You fall so you can rise, and you rise so that you can truly see that it was really never about reaching the end of the road at all, but about all the moments that got you here. So, if you were in their position, would you let the moment define you? Or will you define the moment?
Yeah, exactly, Frank. Exactly.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Nathanius, professional shoutcaster, here alongside Redwood Studios General Manager Michael Martinez. How you doing today?
I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah, we're going to do this presentation a little bit differently and give you your first look at a brand new mobile game in a live, winner-take-all, head-to-head match. Michael, why don't you tell us the rules?
Sure thing. The objective is straightforward. Destroy the opponent's base to win. Unit control, super simple. Just tap the destination, unit automatically moves there. The most efficient way to destroy the opponent's base is with this giant nuclear missile in the center of the map. Control the missile by standing on a majority of the control points. A bar fills up while the missile is possessed. Whoever controls the missile when the bar fills up will fire the missile.
Dang.
Takes 2 missiles to destroy the enemy's base.
4, you got to do a 3-minute plank.
Sounds great, Michael. Well,
on
enough
what?
talking about it. Let's get to this match.
Absolutely.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have an awesome matchup lined up for you here today. Fighting for the blue side of the room. If you could please give a cheer for one of the most formidable RTS players there is. Make some noise for In Control.
Yes.
His opponent, fighting for the red side of the room, a competitive mobile gaming phenomenon. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Nick at Night. Now, Mike, it's going to be a real clash of these gaming styles and the competitive backgrounds that these players have. It should be a great match.
What game is this again? I don't know.
All right, are the players ready? Let's get this thing going.
Ready to go. I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
All right, let's kick this off. Nice little strategy game for those of you out there. It's a good genre. I'm very excited for this. The players are loading in, and we are ready to kick
match. Here we go.
This off. As the players' bases have been deployed and the action begins like any strategy game. Economy will be the focus. We have a harvester to start things off. Nothing too crazy yet.
Nothing too crazy.
Now the infantry is going to come out to hold that top point. Both players, of course, trying to take that position. Nick at Night being able to reach it a little bit first. In a strategy game, that flank position that In Control is going for on the top side, also very important as Nick at Night's forces have to circle around the center.
Right, let's see if he's able to create a 2-on-1. Is he able to get there? Looks like he's getting there. Here comes GDI with a Rhino. It's going to rip up those infantry.
Yeah, going for the anti-infantry, and like any strategy game, the units that you're going to use when you deploy them will have a huge impact. Your micromanagement of your forces and protecting that economy as well.
Yep. Nick and Knight with some attack bikes in the top.
Someone doing the bathroom work.
There he is.
In control, placing the turret on the top right side to help cover that Rhino as attack bikes move towards the northwest position. We can see that the missile is beginning to ready and firing that. That takes out half your base. The most important objective on the map is to hold those control zones.
Right, and in control making a lot of progress to that far right side of the match.
He's done a great job of holding that down with the turret, and now he's redeploying his vehicles to the south side, bringing out more infantry to deal with the attack bikes. And as that economy ramps up, of course, we're seeing bigger and more powerful units come out. We have there the drill pod coming in the left side to help flank those
some flamethrowers. Right, absolutely. Again, those are going to tear through those infantry.
Yeah, and In Control brings out his first tank. That's going to be used to try and help push back these smaller forces as he makes his way to the south side. That missile passing halfway now. Both two zones in control of Nick at Night. He will have the missiles. We see it starts to point towards In Control's base.
Let's see if In Control can get around to that top corner, able to halt that missile. He does contest the missile, putting it into the yellow position.
Yeah, very important, of course. Blocking the pathing of those units is another big factor for this strategy. Holding those locations is so crucial as In Control begins to secure the northwest spot.
This game is boring. Dude, I'm not going to lie. It's pretty intense, dude.
But now he's bringing out the Pitbull as well to help
it looks pretty cool.
This missile is very,
it's not the craziest game, but
let's see what's going to happen.
Like a mobile game?
Turret, In Control flanks. He takes the top. That missile
and that fires. Wow.
And Nick at Night, one shot away from being knocked out here. As the next one will start to ready up in just a moment's time. In Control's very heady artillery force is doing a great job at taking control.
I don't know why, but
yep.
it's so simple, but it seems interesting, man.
And you can see as more of Nick and Knight's forces move up towards that north position, those harvesters, of course, very crucial, very important to protect those. As your economy allows you to get these big late game units. The units are going to come out a bit more slowly as you get more of them on the field. But In Control, just spreading his forces out, trying to hold this advantage that he's had so far.
Nick at Night is trying to get in there, but there's a great turret placement from In Control, blocking and just ripping through again those infantry.
And we see In Control now moving his tank towards this.
Another drill pod we're seeing with some flame tanks.
Yeah, bring in the flank. Of course, those flame guys do amazing damage to the infantry, help to clean that out.
Like
meanwhile, two more tanks coming out from
Nick at Night. You're probably right.
He brings up the laser infantry
but,
on the
I mean,
south
if
side
you were
well.
actually playing it, I think
going for counters, trying to scout out and see what your opponent is doing and make the proper response. So important.
Absolutely. Nick at Night cruising around, thinking about harassing those harvesters, coming around the far side for those rhinos. It looks like he's really pressing it.
And we see that missile is starting to get close to firing with 3 zones In Control for Nick and Knight, looking to set things back the other way. In Control trying to rally his forces around. He doesn't want to engage with just 1 or 2 units. He wants to move all of them together, create a good flank position, and take over that south.
And we're seeing the first mech unit from In Control. This is the Wolverine. Gonna rip, and this is watch out for this missile.
And Nick and Knight fire that one off and settle for next missile is gonna end it.
Next missile wins. Let's see what happens.
We'll have control of Wolverines, as you pointed out, for In Control coming out to try and deal with these forces.
Called,
but Nick at Night's done a great job of getting map presence and now also harassing the economy of In Control.
Yep. Wow. Okay, we've got our first mammoth tank on the board.
Reminds me of a lot of games.
If In Control can get this in position, he's going to do some serious damage.
I get that for sure, but
he's
I don't
also
know.
bringing out his first air unit.
It kind of reminds me of like
a lot
StarCraft back in the day.
It's got a lot of
Age
range,
of Empires,
that big boy, and In Control just needs to hold
this missile is nearly going to fire.
It can be stolen at any point.
Where is it going to go? Is he going to be able to get it off?
He's got it back. He's going to take it. Defeating Nick at Night here 2-1.
Dude, that was epic.
Amazing. What a match. Thank you so much.
That was awesome.
Any thoughts, guys?
I just came to make mammoth tanks, so I've done my job.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was awesome. We saw a little bit of everything right there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for Nathanius, Nick at Night, and In Control.
What do you mean, Bite Escape 4?
Ladies and gentlemen, what you just saw was the worldwide reveal of Command & Conquer Rivals. Rivals reimagines the real-time strategy experience for mobile. We're giving players complete, continuous control of their armies in quick, competitive, head-to-head matches that are fueled by skill and strategy. Now, Rivals will be coming to iOS and Android devices, but I'm excited to announce that Android players can play the pre-alpha today.
Wow.
So head to the Google Play Store, search Command & Conquer Rivals. The studio has been having an absolute blast playing this game.
I never played CNC.
We can't wait for you to play. Please let us know what you think. Thank you.
What's this?
What is this? Oh, this is a trailer for Command & Conquer? Yeah, it is. You all got it right? Yeah.
Command & Conquer for a new generation. Now, before we close the show with a spectacular epic Anthem, I wanted to share a few final things. I'm blessed to be able to work with some of the most creative people on the planet who come to work every day to create amazing entertainment. And what I can say about all of those teams and what I can say about us is that we are always trying to learn and listen and strive to be better.
Oh, Unravel 2's up on PS4.
As you look at the 10 experiences that you're going to see today, and as you play games this week, there's some things we hope come through.
That is able to
First, that at the very core is choice. Is that you as players get to choose how you play, what you play, when you play, and what devices you play on. That in making those choices, you feel you are treated fairly. That no one is given an unfair advantage or disadvantage for how they choose to play. That for every moment that you invest, we know that you put so much of your life into the games we make, and that for every moment that you invest, you feel like you are rewarded and you are given value for that investment.
And before Anthem
and most importantly, that the games are fun, that we move past the grind, and that these are experiences that truly enhance your lives. And so, as we think through all the things that we're trying to do, know that we want to be better, and that we want to make great games. And that as much as we love making games, and as much as you love playing them, there's something that is even greater that we can do together. The power of this community when we come together to do amazing things is profound. Last weekend was the 3rd year of our Play to Give program, where we show the world how the power of play can be a positive force for social impact.
Oh, you mean right
Millions
now?
of you out there participated in 9 in-game challenges in our games, logging millions of hours in support of Play to Give. And to celebrate that, we contributed a total of $1 million to 3 charities that share our vision for a more inclusive world. A world where representation and equality are not something we strive for, they are the standards. And where bullying and exclusion are not an everyday thread. These 3 organizations, the United Nations He for She, PACE's National Bullying Prevention Center, and Ditch the Label, an anti-bullying organization, all are doing great work, and we're proud to support them through Play to Give. And thank you for your support. Thousands of us at EA and millions of you together doing immeasurable good because we love games. Thanks for being with us, and thanks for the incredible privilege of making games for all of you. Now, without further ado, let's take a look at Anthem.
The gods vanished and left our world in chaos, creating, altering, destroying. The Anthem is all that remains.
Yo, this looks sick, dude.
There's a storm coming.
Jay's getting bored? No, it's just,
These walls can't protect us forever.
I'm trying to look through these 4 pieces.
Something is out there.
wants to destroy us all.
Dude, this is sick. I was a little screwed up, yeah, same here, man. Oh! Yo, that looks so hype, dude. Oh my goodness. That looks sick. Now I gotta blow my nose again. Woo!
How cool was that trailer? You guys have seen it a couple times, and it's still cool every time I see it. So I know all of you, like me, have had tons of questions about Anthem since last year because we're all BioWare fans. So we're going to do something a little bit different for the rest of the show, and we're going to take a deep dive into Anthem. So I'm going to bring out some members of the BioWare team to chat with us. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm welcome to Casey Hudson, Mark Dara, and Kathleen Rutzart.
All right. Let's get it.
All right, thanks, guys. Thanks for coming out today. Just got a little game to show, right? Yep.
Lots
It's going to be very exciting. So, Casey, we're going to go ahead and just jump right in and get started with you. So now, we know that you all started, or Casey, you started your career at BioWare way back in the day, but you took a couple years off. But before you came back, you actually worked on Anthem before you left.
Yeah, that's right. So, you know, first of all, it's amazing to be back. It's awesome to be making games for BioWare fans. You know, we have the best fans. So it's been super satisfying to come back to it. And, you know, I just want to be able to continue the legacy of the studio. And that's kind of where it started with Anthem, is just thinking about, you know, what is the evolution of a BioWare game? And we wanted to create a brand new world for people to discover, you know, a whole new world of story and character. But we also wanted to do something that was, you know, more of a dynamic and living world, a game that would change every time you came back and played it. We also wanted to do something where, you know, if you wanted to invite your friends into it, then you could do that as well. So that was really the initial vision of the game, not an MMO, not a multiplayer game with stories sort of bolted on this side, but something new and different, and I think the team has really captured that vision over the years.
Your fans really love the stories from BioWare, but I think we're kind of curious how you're planning to make story work in this shared world.
They have to have
a great story for BioWare is really about characters that you can have a connection with, choices you get to make, and feeling like the story is about you. In a lot of multiplayer games, those things get diluted because you're mixing multiplayer and storytelling into the same areas. Now, you can build a solution to that, but you have to really build it into the core of the game. And that's what we've tried to do with Anthem. It's what we call our world, my story. So when you're out in the open world, the world is really dangerous, and you're focused on your mission. And this is where other players get to play with you.
The world looks so gorgeous, man.
The thing that's really interesting about this,
oh my goodness,
it's unique for Anthem, is that this is a living shared world. So whether there's weather or it's nighttime, what we're experiencing together. Everyone that's playing Anthem at a moment is seeing the same thing. And this is what we mean when we talk about our world. It's a shared world that we all experience together. But then when I finish my mission, I come back to a base like Fort Tarsus.
Goodness.
And this is a single player experience. I turn in my rewards, I talk to some characters, I experience the choices of my action. And this is where your story really lives and breathes. And by doing it this way, we're able to combine that impact and agency of a single-player story with the fun of teaming up with your friends to play co-op in combat.
And we're also designing it so that we can add story for years to come. So one of the first things that we hear when, from our community is they want to continue to play in our worlds. When they've finished Mass Effect or Dragon Age, players want more story. And so we've designed Anthem in a way that we can actually add more story for years to come. And it could be anything. A new moment with a character that you've grown to love, or an event in the world that deepens the lore, or an entirely new storyline and plot.
Well, I'm certainly not going to complain about more story. I don't think anybody out there is going to either. So Kathleen, I wanted to ask you, from a writing perspective, since you are the lead writer, can you speak to what it's like to create a new world like Anthem from the beginning?
Well, what's really exciting for us, and not just the writers, but all of the devs,
green suit
the
would be your
designers,
favorite?
the
Yeah, the
artists,
green suit looks sick.
is that we're creating something new and mysterious for players to
This game
discover.
looks so good.
So at the heart of the premise of Anthem is a world left unfinished by the gods. But the gods left behind their massive tools, and those tools are in constant conflict with this unknowable force called the Anthem of Creation. And the chaos of those things pushing against each other means that the world is constantly being reshaped in new and unpredictable ways.
Yeah, violent storms,
I love this
mutant
time here, dude. I'm
creatures,
so
gigantic
hyped.
monsters. It's a dangerous environment that you need to wear a suit of powered armor, a javelin, to be safe in.
Now, something I think a lot of players out there maybe don't stop to think about is just how much work goes into creating a new intellectual property, or IP, as we've been saying. Now, we've seen all these different creatures, and Mark, you mentioned the storms. What's the process of creating a game like from scratch?
Yeah, it's something we've done a few times at BioWare. And then really the hardest part is getting started, just kind of getting off the blank page. So what we try to do is we think about the new experiences that we're trying to unlock for players. So like, what is the fantasy fulfillment? What are the new things you actually get to go and do that are different from what you've played before? So that's where we start. And then once we think about those things, that's the power of creating new IP, especially for games, is that you actually get to build a whole fictional universe that's meant to bring out a certain experience. And then once we do that, then we still need to build all the rest of the stuff, and what unlocks us creatively is to think about like principles around art style, tone, and even the technology and the politics of our new world. And then from there, we can actually go and build out every last detail.
Yeah, and one of the unique challenges for Anthem is that it's a world, an experience that's meant to feel alive, like it's happening right now. And so the world is always changing, whether the storms, seasons, and yeah, it's a really great concept to write for, because what it means is it gives us the opportunity to drop into the world, almost in real time, a dramatic event that changes the world for everyone. And that could be anything from gameplay to lore.
I mean, all of the moving parts in the dynamic world sound really cool, the way that they sound like they're going to come together. But even though there's obviously a lot going on, it really all comes back to your character. So let's talk about who we're going to be playing as and why we're fighting these crazy beasts.
So you are a freelancer, uniquely skilled to pilot these Javelin exosuits. And you need those suits to survive and fight in this world, because the world will kill you. But on top of that, our ancient rivals, the Dominion, have they've discovered a way, they think, to weaponize the Anthem of Creation. And so we need to stop them and protect the free people of Tarsus.
Now, I've heard you call this power armor a couple different things.
Excited for Battlefield 5.
Is it a suit? Is it a javelin? Like, what's the canon term here?
Dude, I'm so excited for the Clone Wars era in Battle.
And they each have unique abilities. There's the Ranger.
I'm so excited.
And then there's the Colossus, the Interceptor, and finally the Storm.
Yeah, so each javelin gives you a different way to play the game. But the thing to remember is, like Kathleen said, you're not your suit. You are a freelancer, a pilot, which means you can decide which suit you want to use based on your mood, based on the mission you want to engage in, or the javelins that your friends are using.
Okay.
So really what this allows us to do is
we
build the suits
it's good to have you
look
here,
like they're built from the materials of the world. So they each have their own unique abilities. So let's take a look at the Ranger now.
Very nice.
The Ranger is a more generalized suit, able to do a lot of different things, really designed for up-close and personal combat, one-on-one for the most part. The Colossus is heavier, more specialized, but able to really pack in big weapons that let them devastate the battlefield.
I'm just going to say the storm looks like it's going to be my favorite. I'm sure you guys out there are picking your faves right now, too. So the javelins are awesome, looks sick. But we're going to take a couple questions right now. So Casey tweeted, some of you may have seen, asking for people out there to send us your questions. And the first one is going to be from @It'sSweetNicole, who asks, as a player who is all about making their character their own, what kind of customization options will be available in Anthem?
Yeah, so we really want players to express themselves, both through customizing the way their javelin plays, through gear and weapons, but also being able to personalize the way that it looks, both through paint jobs as well as changing the actual
That is so sick. The paint jobs are
itself.
dope.
We want teams to be able to do this as well. And because you're going to be using a javelin for a long period of time, we really want you to be able to make it your own.
I'm glad you brought that up, because actually, JSkeleton has a question connected to customization. Monetization. How, when, loot box, cosmetics?
Yeah, so we are going to have some cosmetics and vanity items that you'll be able to purchase, but you're always going to know what you're going to buy before you spend any money on it. So no loot boxes, no ability to pay for power. So that means no ability to spend money on gameplay advantage at all within Anthem. But even more important than that, we want to make sure that Anthem is an immersive experience that feels like it's complete from the get-go. So that means a main story, a big open world, and an ongoing service that provides new content for a long period of time. New story, new experiences for everyone.
It looks so great.
Well, I'm glad to hear that I can make my javelin pink. That's really all I wanted to know, I'm going to be honest. All right, Casey. We talked earlier about this being a co-op experience. So can you tell me a little bit about how the team gameplay in Anthem is going to work?
Yeah, it really is about, the fun of teaming up as a team of superheroes and working together. So you want to get a few people together of different classes. So, I think here we're going to see the Colossus, just hammering people on the ground in gameplay, if we can have a look at that. So heavy artillery, like being really strong, in melee combat. And then here you've got the Ranger shooting down from above. And then they're using combos and special abilities and stuff like that. But what I love is you don't just run around, you're swimming and flying as well.
That's so sick.
So it's interesting because the Slate Tones wants to know, how will you balance multiplayer with single-player storytelling?
So Anthem's really built around trying to combine the impact of having your own personal story with the fun of playing with other players. But we really want to make sure that, that playing with other people feels like a choice. So for people that want to just experience the story, you're going to be able to do that. Now, going out into an open world like this by yourself is going to be a little bit more challenging than if the team of 4 people. And we've really tried to balance the co-op experience to be fun, even for people that don't normally engage in this kind of thing. So
I am really so excited
that everyone at least gives co-op a try.
Okay, that's good to know. If you want to roll solo, you can, but it's just going to be a little bit more difficult. Well, I know you all are on the edges of your seats. How about we show a little gameplay? Yeah? You guys want that? All right, so Kathleen, I think you're going to set this up for us?
I will. So, you and your friends have decided to play a mission called Scars and Villainy. The Scars have put together an acid-based super weapon, so you got to take them out. So you start in the Strider, which is like a giant walker, and it's your forward base of operations. You have a conversation with your crew, Halleck, Faye, and Owen, and you'll hear Owen. He's going to talk us through the mission as we experience it here. And yeah, then you just get into your javelin suit and you head out with your friends.
All right, Avery, take it easy.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Mark.
It's great having you here.
Kathleen, for talking to me about Anthem today. We're going to go ahead and roll the gameplay now. Enjoy, everybody.
Yeah.
I want a beta. Time to get to work.
Faye said these bastards made some kind of acid. They're using it as a weapon. So, find where they're making this garbage and shut it all down.
This looks so friggin' good, dude. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I hope we got a release date too. I want a beta, dude.
Owen, what's the plan here?
Picking up loads of scars nearby.
Take a look around the area, but be careful.
Right. Checking out the Scar Camp some more.
Oh my goodness, it's like
Look
so
at all the
freaking good.
weapons! Oh, and the turrets! Better move quickly.
I love that you can like fly and crap too. Hey, what's going on, Greg? How you doing, bro? It's good to see you here, man. I think this game looks boring. Exosuits have already been done over and over and over. Yeah, but it's not the same kind of exosuits as like Call of Duty and not Destiny. I mean, sorry. It's not the same as Call of Duty. That's
There's
what
a
I'm
shaker
saying.
relic.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought.
Wait, something's odd. Get a closer look, would you?
It's just like, yeah.
See those radiant pieces of energy? They're echoes from the
Anthem
Anthem
of
of
Titanfall and
creation.
Destiny mixed, and I'm all set. Yeah, dude,
Loads
that's
of
what I mean.
scars
It looks
nearby.
like.
Be careful.
It looks like Destiny and Titanfall. Exactly. It looks sick. I think it looks great, man. I'm freaking stoked, dude. I just want a beta, dude. I want something like some release dates. I don't know if like game will have longevity, but
return them to the relic. You've got to silence it.
I'm excited to try it at least. I'm just a nerd, bro. It released February 22nd, 2019. Wait, how do you know that, Aiden? Where did you find that out? Game was so beautiful. Yeah, I agree, Iron. I wish they would have done
It's got
player
silence.
voices.
Disaster averted.
Like people
Do you
playing
think we get a
together rather
bonus
than
for
voice acting. Yeah,
Wait,
that
something's
would be
happening.
So good, yeah, for sure. For
What the hell
sure,
is that?
man.
I think that was whatever laid all the eggs around here. The sound came from below your position.
I'll be playing BO4 all year,
On
so
the
I
plus
can't
side,
play
this
anything
definitely
else.
counts
Man,
as
I'll
a
be playing a
hazard
crap ton of BO4 too,
There's a
man.
trail of this
But like,
acid gunk leading down.
I'm gonna make
Follow
I'm
it.
gonna make
We
room
should
for
find
these
the
games.
source.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna make room, man. There's gonna be periods of time where it's like, you know, like, dude. I love so many games, man. I can't like. I'm gonna be playing so much Black Ops 4, but it's like, I'm just so friggin' hyped, dude. I'm just so hyped for all the games coming out. Like Nintendo and EA and PlayStation and Xbox and Ubisoft and freaking hyped, man. There's so many great games coming out, man. Oh, dude, that looked like a sick boss right at the end.
How cool was that?
Freaking
I'm
dope.
so hyped, you guys.
Shows on the Microsoft
Yep,
Store?
and
What?
that was actually just a short version of the full demo that we brought here to LA. So if you want to come by the Anthem Theater here at EA Play, you can check out the game live.
So I'm sure the question on everyone's minds, when do we get to play?
So Anthem comes out February 22nd.
Oh, what the frig?
2019 on Xbox One, PlayStation 4, and PC.
So mark your calendars, everybody. Fire off your tweets. Thank you so much again to Casey and the entire BioWare team.
like
I
right
know
from
you
her
guys
birthday.
had that awesome theater outside, so I will see you guys there.
All right,
Give
see
it
you
up
there.
for Casey Hudson, everybody. I also want to give a big thank you to all of the developers who showcased their games today and everybody working hard at their studios
them
back
tweets
home
out, man.
around the world. Let's give them all a round of applause.
Anthem
Now,
Legion
some of what you
Dawn
saw
Edition.
today, you guys
Holy
have
crap,
to
what is
wait
that?
to play. But you guys, EA has so much available right now.
Right
now.
now.
For those of you keeping score, you can get your free trial of FIFA 18's World Cup today. And Andrew told us about the free trial of Origin Access.
Nah, dude, Frank,
Yarny is
trust me,
back
I
with
didn't
a
say
buddy
I didn't
in
say the
Unravel
exact
2, which is
same
also
about World War
available today. Plus, you can
Black
take
Ops
on your
4
friends in
Treyarch
Command and
games are
Conquer
different.
Rivals
You can ask
starting
Greg,
today
man. I played the
as
crap
well.
out of Black Ops
now,
3.
That's a lot of available stuff that's out today. Is
Skate
anybody
4?
ready to go
Skate
home
4?
and download
Skate 4?
anything?
Skate 4?
No?
Skate 4?
You're like, I just want to go outside into the fan fest. I get it. I get it. So I want to let you guys know to keep your streams going because in just a few moments, the FIFA 18 World Cup live tournament is going to begin. I'm going to head outside and check out the games, but I want to thank everybody for coming down to EA Play today and watching the press conference, and have a great weekend.
Heck yeah. No, Skate 4! Why do you do this to me, EA? For Frank's sakes, give me Skate 4. Ah! Well, I mean, that was a pretty good conference. It wasn't as hyped as I expected it to be this year, but it was still pretty good. Legendary weapon, javelin gear attachment, soundtrack.
Hi guys, my name is True Boy. Welcome back to the stream. Now, I know the FIFA 19 was exciting. We saw that trailer. Champions League is coming to FIFA for the first time ever, but the World Cup is 5 days away. So what we decided to do is to have a tournament with some national teams.
Well, there you guys have it, friends. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Treyarch is the best COD developer since BO1. There's a huge difference. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. There's a massive difference, man. World War II, it was fun, but it doesn't compare to any game Treyarch touches. I mean, look before Treyarch even touched Call of Duty. They helped make Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2. They did Spider-Man 2, and I think Spider-Man 1 as well on the PS2. Like, dude, Treyarch has made amazing games. They're so good at making amazing games. It's so much different. Like, I guarantee you that I'm going to be playing the literal crap out of Black Ops 4. Between the zombies, dude, the zombies alone is freaking enough to make me play for hours and hours and hours. But the zombies, the multiplayer, the blackout, you know, battle royale, like there's a lot to do in Black Ops 4. There's gonna be a lot of content. But don't get me wrong, I'm a nerd. So it's like as much as I'm gonna be playing the crap out of Black Ops 4, you guys know I'm gonna be playing some other stuff too. You know, I'm gonna play Anthem when it comes out. I'm gonna play Skate 4 whenever it gets announced one day, hopefully. You know, I'm gonna all the Nintendo games, right? I'm a Nintendo channel. I'm gonna play what else coming out? Can't remember. Spider-Man when it comes out. I'm freaking so hyped for Spider-Man. What else comes out in September? What the frig? I'm drawing a blank. There's something else. There's another big game that's coming out in September, and I can't remember what it was. Does anyone remember? Frig, what was it? Spider-Man. Oh, Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Yeah, that's in September as well. So I'm going to be playing that. All those thankfully come out right before Black Ops 4, so I have time. I have time for Black Ops 4. And then Black Ops 4 comes out in October. November, we got Pokemon Let's Go on the 16th, or the Nintendo channel. We don't have a lot announced for November and December and October so far, but we got some stuff. In August, what do we got? We got, I think, Captain Toad Treasure Trackers in August, right? Isn't it? I think it's... where the frig is it? Is it not in August? I don't know where it is. Hold on here. I don't know where it is. I swear it was in August. Or is it, no, it's July. July 13th is Captain Toad Treasure Tracker on the Nintendo channel. July 6th is Ant-Man and the Wasp. Sorry, I'm going through my calendar here. My calendar is going to fill up more with games once all of the presentations happen this week. December for Smash Bros? Nah, dude. September for Smash Bros. 100%. I guarantee you it comes out in September. I guarantee you. Mark my words right now. Smash Bros. Will come out in September. Guarantee it. Mario Tennis Aces, June 22nd. Yeah. I don't know, man. There's a lot of stuff coming out. I'm waiting for release dates. Yo, they didn't even mention NHL 19. I just realized that. What the frig? Yo, man, where's NHL? Yo, EA NHL. Where's my EA NHL, man? Where is it? Where's NHL, dude? What the frig? Watch them like not make an NHL game this year. I'll cry. Anyways, that said, Smash will come out with the online exactly, which is in September. So, exactly. These guys look way too hyped. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. EA Play, I think, like, my personal highlight was probably Anthem. Battlefield 5 looks cool. The new Star Wars announcements are cool. Finally getting a name for the Star Wars that Respawn is working on. I'm really excited about that. The Clone Wars DLC for Battlefront 2 sounds really, really hype. I'm excited for that. But all in all, this is not technically E3. EA always does their thing like a day before E3 starts. So that said, the real E3 is tomorrow. It's kind of like a pre-E3 hype, right? But it's still games. It's still EA doing their thing. Still a lot of hype. Still a lot of games to get excited for. But hold on. I got to double check the schedule to make sure I remember what's coming tomorrow. So tomorrow, is there only one conference tomorrow? Oh, crap. There's only one. Okay, well, tomorrow is going to be Microsoft. We're going to be doing that live stream. We're going to be kicking it off around 3:30 p.m. It starts at 4 p.m., but we're going to go live a little bit earlier, talk and stuff like that. So Microsoft, Xbox, if you will, they're going to be, you know, obviously, hopefully announcing Halo 6, please. That should be hype. That should be really hype. I'm really disappointed that Crackdown 3 got delayed. So I'm looking forward to what will hopefully be announced for this year. Need some big games. Maybe Forza Horizon 4? That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. So anyways, that's going down tomorrow. Microsoft's E3 is tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. And then moving on to the 11th, we're going to have a double whammy. We're going to have Ubisoft at 3:30. I'm going to go live at 3:30, but the conference starts at 4 p.m. And then later that night, it's a late one, 9 p.m. Eastern. This is all Eastern time zone, Eastern Standard Time. 9 p.m. Eastern is Sony's E3, so we're going to go live around 8:30. And that one's going to be good, man. I'm really, really freaking pumped for Sony's conference. And then June 12th, Tuesday morning at 11:30 a.m. Eastern, we're going to be going live just before Nintendo's presentation, which I'm also super excited for. I think the ones I'm most excited for is definitely Nintendo and PlayStation. Like, I'm so freaking pumped for those. PlayStation, I'm hoping to show off more Black Ops 4. Friggin' Spider-Man. The Last of Us 2. The Last of Us 2. That's going to be hyped. There's a lot. There's a lot from PlayStation. So much from PlayStation. Square Enix, yes, 1 p.m. And then Ubisoft's at 4 p.m. So it's like back to back to back. Lots of stuff. But that said, thank you guys for watching this stream. I don't know. There's not a lot to talk about at this point. I mean, I'm excited for Anthem. I think Unravel looks really cool. I kind of want to buy the first one and play through it before playing the second one. The second one's actually more expensive. So the first one's $20 Canadian. The second one is 27 Canadian. That's very interesting. Unravel looks really cool. You know, like I said, Anthem I'm really excited for. No NHL 19 or Skate 4. I don't know why. That was really weird. I thought there would be at least NHL 19, if anything. But yeah. Anyways, that said, I don't know. Like, you know, we'll probably talk about. We'll probably have a longer post-stream discussion with some of the other conferences because there'll be more to talk about. For this one, there's not a lot to talk about, unfortunately, because, I mean, a lot of it was sports, like, you know, Madden and stuff, like, which I assume a lot of you guys don't even seem interested in, so I don't know. Like, if there were some of you guys interested in it, we could talk about it maybe, but you guys don't seem that crazy about the sports stuff. Anthem, I mean, we all got our hype dosage, I think, in the end of the stream. And I don't know, man. It's just this is just kind of a warm up. All right, this is kind of like a pre-warm up for everything is about to come. So again, remember, tomorrow is E3. E3's first day, technically. Microsoft going live tomorrow. We're going to be watching it. We're going to be streaming it. We're going to be having a time of our lives. Yeah, I'm going to link all the streams in the description below. Or not in the description, but in the chat, so you guys can catch all of the other E3 presentations. Make sure you guys set reminders for them. We're going to be streaming all of these. Spawnwick just threw some Skate 4 shade. Did they? Hold on here. Oh, he tagged me? Okay, hold on. He tagged me. Good night, Skate 4. Also, wow. Wow. Oh, crap. One day. One freaking day, all right? One day, my friends. One day we'll get it. Anyways, so I'm gonna link this all in the chat. Make sure you guys set reminders for those. Actually, they don't all fit in the chat. Okay, well that's unfortunate. Give me a second. I'll link the E3 one at least, so you guys can tune into that one. Here you guys go. So there's the E3 Microsoft presentation. Make sure you guys go set a reminder for it. But otherwise, thank you guys so much for tuning into this one. Thank you guys for watching it with me. Sorry if I was a little bit drowsy and stuff. I mean, there was some hyped stuff, but it felt like a very slow presentation in my opinion. You know, it didn't feel like last year's presentation. Also, I think EA's presentations are always a little bit like more slow. You know what I mean? They're not as hype driven as maybe some of the other presentations. But again, that said, a lot to get hyped for tomorrow. Xbox, and then Ubisoft and Square Enix and Sony, PlayStation, obviously, Nintendo. I'm excited, man. Okay, the next coming days, it kind of builds up to that peak, in my opinion, right? It starts off slow with EA. Xbox starts to pick it up tomorrow. Ubisoft and Sony starts to ramp it up even more the next day. And then the peak is like Nintendo. You know, in my opinion. I don't know, man. I freaking love Nintendo. Okay, so anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to watch the Nintendo ones on Tuesday, check out my Nintendo channel, youtube.com/JSkeletonPlaysGames or JSkeleton's Nintendo World if you're searching it. And again, I'm going to stop ranting. This has been the longest outro ever. Make sure you guys subscribe, comment, share, and all that awesome stuff. I will catch you guys with some more E3 action tomorrow, my friends. The hype is real. Hopefully you guys are excited because I am very, very excited. And like always, until next time, my friends, game on. Make sure you guys follow me at JSkeleton92 on Twitter so you guys never miss new updates. Catch you guys later. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.